Hi guys, this is Baxton here, and today I'll be talking about something very controversial and which is tail docking. I would like us to start by asking ourselves, why were the dog traditionally docked? First of all, we're going to use the Rottweiler dog here as an example. Rottweilers were a working dog, and as we all know, at one time they were pulling cats. So they were pulling cats laden with goods. So it was very practical to have their tail docked because it will get into their way of working. So they will get injuries, and to avoid that, they will dock their tails. So we need to ask ourselves, in modern time, do we really need to dock our dog's tail? To me, the only time you're supposed to dock your dog's tail is when the veterinarian or when it's medically required. In that case, your dog could have had an injury on the tail and the veterinarian advises you to have him docked. This tradition is eventually becoming outdated. As we can see, for many countries, they are banning this practice, and for a reason. I would like to talk about this from a dog trainer's perspective. There's a reason why nature put tails on dogs, and that was for communication. Dogs communicate even between themselves through their tails. And we also communicate with our dog through their tails. So, what I'm trying to explain here, I'm explaining through something I've been able to observe personally as a dog trainer. This dog was brought in for training, and as you can see, his tail is docked. But we are having a lot of problems with this dog. And one thing we have noted is that he's very reactive. And if he had a tail, there's so many things you can learn from a dog. You can communicate before he even bites. Because last time we had a bite from him, and it was as a result of poor communication, and I attribute that to lack of tail. So guys, from my perspective, we do a lot of communication with the dog. If a dog is raising, has its tail high, held up high, that's a dominance behavior. If a dog has its tail between the leg, that's a behavior to show you that the dog is scared or it is in a stressful situation. Also, again, if you have a dog for obvious reasons, it's wagging its tail, that means the dog is comfortable and it's happy. Or more so, it can be a show of submissiveness. So we do communicate a lot through their tail. We can learn so much. We can communicate with our dog much easily if we left their tails intact. At this time, I think the only reason, unless you are hunting, which I think very few people use their dog to hunt. The main reason right now why people dog their tails is for cosmetic purpose. So I only advocate for tail docking if it's a medical condition whereby maybe the dog got its tail injured and the veterinarian advises you to have him docked.